Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training. Firstly, I'm not going to stand here and pretend everything's okay, everything's great. Obviously, in the UK, we've all seen the news about the national lockdown, which is in effect from today, which is yesterday when you see this video. It's hit home hard, there's a lot of things we can't do, rightly so, to obviously protect the NHS, etc. For Liz and I specifically, Liz is a manager at a children's nursery, so her early years is absolutely the same. So they've still got all the children going there and stuff. So she's got to go to work. My life doesn't really change much in that I'm just working from home still. Obviously, it affects exercise a little bit, so it just means we're a bit more restricted as to who we can ride with and visiting shops and things. But sacrifices you've got to make. I'm going to try and stay positive throughout this. I won't lie and say it hasn't affected me at all, because it has. It makes me then doubt events later in the year and things which probably aren't going to be an issue based on the news we're hearing about vaccines and things, but it does just affect you, doesn't it? So I'm going to try and do the best I can to breed positivity, because positivity rubs off on people, doesn't it? So when I'm being positive here, I'm not putting it on. It is for me, it is for Liz, and it is for you guys. So let's crack on. Let's stay focused on what we can stay focused on. Concentrate on your training, concentrate on your home life, concentrate on work, and all those things. Try and keep in a routine, etc, etc. This isn't a life coaching session, because I'm not one of those. Anyway, so you join me at lunchtime, out for a run today, I'm in the garage. Liz started work a bit later this morning, so she went outside on the road. Since then, it has not got colder, but it is raining, so I have come inside. I'm going to do a session that I did a couple of days ago. It's called Short Hills. It is essentially a warm-up, and then it's 10 400-meter efforts at about 5 or 6% gradient at a low tempo with sort of easy recoveries in between. I'm going to give that a good go. I'm going to actually use the gradient function on the treadmill this time and replicate those hills. Yes, I know it's not going to be exactly the same, but it is better than nothing. It's about 50 minutes long, so I can cram it into lunchtime. That's it. Good session. Let's go. Oh man, run session done and dusted. My towel was out of reach. It was a good job. I had the Send It headband on. Good workout. Really good to replicate a hill. It's not exactly the same as running up hills, but it's a lot better than nothing. It's very steamy in here. I forgot to open the door, so I couldn't really see much after half an hour or so, but I wasn't getting off the treadmill for fear of not getting back on. I'll leave the stats on screen now somewhere. Good workout, good to get a run done. Oh, time to get a bite to eat, and then bike session tonight. This is like a replica of yesterday, apart from the sessions are a bit harder. See you later. Oh, what a session. Good workout. I didn't have time to do a pre-workout chat. I was in a bit of a rush. So the session looked a little bit like that. I see people showing off their graphs all the time, so there's mine. So we had a warm-up and then 8 times 30 seconds of Vo2 Max with 15 seconds recovery, 5 minutes in between blocks times 5 blocks. So I don't know how many that is, I can't compute that at the minute or ever, but that was hard. But that sort of session, you get through the 3rd block and you feel like you're almost there, so therefore you're mentally easier to do it. Made a lot easier also by the fact I was on the Rideharder group call. So if during this lockdown you get offered the chance to to be on any sort of group ride, group call, just give yourself a nudge to jump on it, even if it's with people you wouldn't normally ride with or you don't really know. Like I've raced with Team Innovation, I only know a couple of them in real life, but just getting involved in those groups keeps you motivated, makes your training good, and you never know, you might make some great friendships. So yeah, definitely give it a go. That is it for my training today. Pretty happy with today and yesterday, to be honest. I feel like the bit of volume I did over Christmas might actually be paying off sooner than I thought. That was a big session, so for me to do a decent Vo2 Max session after a hill run effort session at lunchtime, I'm pretty chuffed with that. The efforts are about 370 watts, so not bonkers power versus my FTP. Threshold's about 335 on a TT bike, so what's that, 110% FTP? 30 seconds isn't a massive effort, but the 3rd and 4th one, your recovery really doesn't feel like much, so your heart rate just gradually goes up and up. But yeah, good workout, good day's training. I also got some brownie points in the bank because I arranged tea ready for when Liz came in. It's for heaters. All she's got to do is flick the gas ring on. Everything's ready to go. So I'm going to go and have a shower and enjoy that now. Hope you're all doing well. I think I'm going to start the Monday night Zone 2 rides weekly throughout lockdown. I know I said monthly, but that was before I knew there was going to be a national lockdown. And I think if I can do any of that thing I've just said about riding people you don't perhaps know before, then I will. So I'm going to figure out the details in the next couple of days and I will let you know. So thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already though, do click that subscribe button down below and I will see you tomorrow at 4 PM. See you later.